You're hiking through the woods, the sun is out, birds are singing, and then out of nowhere you feel it. A sharp, burning sting on your ankle. You look down, two tiny puncture marks, and about 3 feet away a snake is slithering into the bushes. Your heart is hammering, your mind is racing. What do? Today, we're giving you 7 rules that could save your life if you're ever bitten by a venomous snake. Stay until the end because Rule 7 is the one that almost nobody knows, and it might be the most important one of all. Rule number 1, stay calm, your survival depends on it. I know what you're thinking, stay calm, are you serious? I just got bitten by a snake. But here's why this isn't just feel-good advice, it's pure biology. When you panic, your heart rate skyrockets. And the faster your heart beats, the faster venom travels through your bloodstream. Think of your circulatory system like a highway. Panic is like hitting the gas. You're delivering the poison to your organs at top speed. Staying calm isn't about being brave, it's about slowing the spread. Take slow, deep breaths, sit down if you can, tell yourself I have time, people survive this every day. And here's a fact that'll help. The majority of venomous snake bites in the United States are what doctors call dry bites, meaning the snake didn't inject venom at all. Snakes actually control how much venom they release, and they often deliver warning bites without venom because making venom is metabolically expensive for them. Does that mean you assume you're fine and do nothing? Absolutely not. But it does mean you don't need to sprint through the forest screaming. That's how people go from a manageable bite to a medical emergency. Rule number 2, don't move, immobilize the bitten area. The moment you've been bitten, your number 1 physical priority is stillness. Movement pumps blood, pumping blood pumps venom, it's that simple. If the bite is on your hand or arm, let it hang at your side, keep it below your heart. If it's on your leg or foot, sit down, don't walk around if you can help it. Now here's where a lot of people make their first big mistake, they start taking off rings, bracelets, and tight clothing from the affected area. Actually, that part is correct. Do that. Venom causes swelling and you do not want a ring cutting off circulation to your finger. Take off anything tight near the bite. But what people get wrong is what they do next. They think they need to be heroic. They start sprinting to find help. They jog back to the trailhead. All that movement is working against you. If you can call for help from where you are, do it. If someone is with you, let them go for help while you stay as still as possible. The bite area should be immobilized like a fracture. Some wilderness medicine experts even recommend improvising a splint if the bite is on a limb, just to prevent accidental movement. The venom isn't going anywhere if you don't help it along. Rule number 3, get to a hospital fast but safely. The only real treatment for a venomous snake bite is antivenom. Period, and antivenom is only at a hospital. You need to start moving toward medical care as quickly and calmly as possible. Call 911 immediately if you're in a region where emergency services can reach you. If you're deep in the wilderness, activate a personal locator beacon if you have one. Here's what most people don't realize, you likely have more time than you think, but that time still needs to be used wisely. Hemotoxic venom, the type found in most pit vipers like rattlesnakes and copperheads, destroys tissue and affects your blood's ability to clot. It works relatively slowly. Neurotoxic venom, found in cobras, mambas, coral snakes, attacks your nervous system and can be faster acting. Either way, the clock is ticking, but it's not counting down in seconds, it's counting down in hours. The average time to serious symptoms from a pit viper bite is 30 minutes to several hours. That gives you a window. Use it to get to help, don't waste it on panicking or trying home remedies. If you're driving yourself, pull over if you feel dizzy, nauseous, or your vision starts to blur. Do not drive impaired, call someone to come to you. And one more thing, try to remember what the snake looked like. Color, pattern, head shape, size. You do not need to catch or kill it, please don't, but a description can help doctors identify the species and choose the right antivenom faster. Rule number 4, never do these things, the myths that kill people. This is the rule number that saves lives by telling you what not to do, because there are some deeply embedded myths about snake bites that are not just useless, they are genuinely dangerous. Myth number 1, suck out the venom. Just don't. Venom absorbs into tissue within seconds. By the time you're down there trying to suck it out, it's already gone deeper than your mouth can reach. And if you have any cuts or sores in your mouth, you're now introducing venom directly into your bloodstream through a secondary route. Snake bite kits with suction devices, throw them away. The American Red Cross abandoned this recommendation decades ago. Myth number 2, make an X-cut and bleed it out. No, you're not in a 1950s Western. Cutting the wound introduces infection, causes additional tissue damage, and does absolutely nothing to remove venom. It will also complicate surgical treatment at the hospital. Myth number 3, apply a tourniquet. This is a big one. A tourniquet concentrates venom in one area, causes extreme tissue damage, and can lead to amputation. Unless a doctor is specifically telling you to do it over the phone for a very specific type of bite, do not apply a tourniquet. Myth number 4, apply ice or cold water. Feels logical, right? Cool it down, but cold constricts blood vessels and can actually worsen tissue damage from hemotoxic venom. Leave the ice in the cooler. Myth number 5, give the person alcohol. This one almost seems like a joke, but people still do it. Alcohol increases blood flow. It's one of the worst things you can do. The message here is simple: when in doubt, do less. Your job is to get to a hospital, not to fix it yourself. Rule number 5, monitor symptoms and tell the doctors everything. While you're waiting for help or traveling to the hospital, you need to be a reporter. Pay close attention to what's happening in your body and document everything you can. Note the time of the bite. This is crucial. Doctors need to know how long ago it happened to determine how aggressively to treat you. Watch for these warning signs that indicate significant envenomation. Severe pain or burning that's spreading beyond the bite site, swelling that's expanding rapidly, nausea, vomiting, or dizziness, blurred or double vision, difficulty swallowing or breathing, numbness or tingling, especially if it's spreading toward your face, a metallic or rubbery taste in your mouth. If you're accompanying someone who's been bitten, keep them talking. Not only does it help monitor their neurological status, it helps keep them calm. When you arrive at the hospital, tell the medical team everything. The time of the bite, what the snake looked like, what you've done since the bite, any medications the person is on, and any symptoms you've observed. The more information doctors have, the faster they can make the right call. Antivenom is expensive, has its own risks, and isn't always necessary. Doctors use a careful assessment process. Your information directly impacts their decision-making. Rule number 6, know your environment before you go in. The best survival rule number is the one you follow before anything goes wrong. If you're going to be outdoors, hiking, camping, working in fields, gardening, exploring, spend 5 minutes learning what venomous snakes live in your area. You don't need to become a herpetologist. You just need to know the 2 or 3 species you might realistically encounter. In North America, that usually means knowing what rattlesnakes, copperheads, cottonmouths, and coral snakes look like. In Australia, that list gets a lot more intense. In Southeast Asia, king cobras and Russell's vipers top the danger chart. Knowledge changes behavior. When you know that timber rattlesnakes love rocky outcroppings, you stop absent-mindedly putting your hand on rock ledges you can't see over. When you know cottonmouths like water's edge, you watch your step near lakes and rivers. Protective gear matters too. Tall boots, genuine snake boots if you're in high-risk territory, stop the majority of bites from penetrating. Long pants, a walking stick to probe ahead in tall grass. Never reach into holes, logs, or dense brush without looking. Don't flip over rocks with your bare hands. Most bites happen when someone accidentally gets too close or, worse, deliberately tries to handle a snake. Snakes are not hunting you, they bite when they're scared. Give them space and they will give you theirs. Rule number 7, the one nobody talks about: know where the nearest antivenom is. This is the rule number that almost nobody thinks about until it's too late, and it genuinely changes outcomes. Not all hospitals carry antivenom. Not all hospitals carry the right antivenom. And in a genuine emergency, driving 20 minutes to the nearest ER only to find out they need to transfer you to a hospital 90 minutes away could cost you critical time. Before your next outdoor adventure, take 5 minutes to do this. Look up the closest hospital with a toxicology unit or snake bite treatment capability. In the United States, you can also call Poison Control at 1-800-222-1222. They can help guide you to the right facility and advise first responders on treatment. In remote areas of the world, this due diligence becomes even more important. Some regions have limited anti-venom supply. Knowing in advance where it's stored means that in an emergency, you or your emergency contacts can direct responders immediately. There's one more layer to this rule number. If you work or live in a high-risk area, farming, wildlife management, rural outdoors work, talk to your doctor in advance about snake bites. Some high-risk individuals are pre-treated or carry specific protocols. That conversation had before an emergency is worth more than any first aid guide. Preparation is not pessimism, it's just wisdom. A venomous snake bite is serious, but it is survivable. Every year, thousands of people are bitten and walk away completely fine because they kept their heads, got the right help, and didn't make it worse. Now you know what they did. If this helped you, comment done, share it with someone who spends time outdoors. It might just save their life.